Good evening. Today we are live streaming for a second time from my office in Milano. You're welcome. My name is Davide. I'm an English and Russian and Spanish and many other languages speaking lawyer in Italy. So this stream is made every second Wednesday in order to reply to your questions. This is a new YouTube channel. We have another YouTube channel which is close to 200,000 views, 200,000 subscribers. And the other channels, we made a lot of viewers, about 100 during our live streams. This is a new channel that I'm developing, so I see that there are few views, at least for the beginning. I will talk today about some of the topics I was working on this week for you to understand regarding immigration matters. So one of the first questions I receive many times during every day is, Davide, hello, I am in Italy, I have a touristic visa, I want to apply for residency permit. Another question, Davide, hello, I am a digital nomad, I am in Italy, can I meet you? I would like to apply for digital nomad. So all these questions, unfortunately, are impossible for the simple reason that you need to apply for a visa type D, this duration, from the country where you're coming from. So it's really mandatory that you apply a visa type D, a duration visa, before you come in Italy. It's really not possible to get some residency permit when you are already in Italy. So a very important topic, again, for immigrating in Italy is, you come to one of our paid consultation. I will explain you how to relocate, which type of visa is more recommendable for your case. Based on that, you will make all the procedure to make the application through the Italian consulate from your country. Then you will come in Italy with a visa they issued and granted on your passport, and in Italy you will go to the post office and you will make the application for the residency permit. This is the right way to make the immigration in Italy. So again, not coming before and then solving, but applying before to visa D, and then after the visa D is granted, immigrating in Italy. The visa D, I made a lot of videos about D, are vary a lot. So there are visa for working as a self-employment, there are digital nomads right now active, there are visa working for labor law, there is visa for passive income, there are visa for investors, there are visa for family reunion, there are visa for studying, for three types of investment. There is visa for volunteer, there is visa for medical reason, religious reason. There are different type of labor law considering self-employment, company director, opening of a branch, representative office, or just creating a project in Italy, planning to invest 500,000 euro in a new project. There are also different type of visa providing what we call high qualified workers or sponsorship high qualified workers as blue card visa. All these residency permits are viable, all these residency permits are available, all these residency permits are feasible in the country where you are from. For example, today I received a call from a client, Indian, and this guy is resident right now in London, UK. He asked me if I can help him to make the application from the UK consulate. Yes, this is feasible. If somebody entered right now, my name is Davide. Today is a live stream. If you have any questions regarding immigration in Italy, please go ahead. If you have any other question that doesn't apply this, please go ahead with your question, just write it here in the comment. As I said before, we provide a lot of services of immigration every year. We do about 1,000 residency permit every year, and we specialize in immigration from all the countries. This is my new YouTube channel. I have another very well developed channel in Russian, because we are Russian speaking lawyers. So if you have any question, please go ahead. I was saying that there are many types of visa that can be applied, many types of visa that can be requested. In order to understand which visa is more comfortable for you, is more correct for you, we need to go ahead with a small talk, at least 10-15 minutes, understanding of what type of documents you have. A very viable thing to take in consideration for applying a visa is what type of job you have already. For example, if you are a self-employed, a consultant, an IT specialist, a software engineer, and you have been working before as a VAT number in your country, you probably want to come and immigrate to Italy as a self-employed. If you've been already working in a bank as an employed person, you probably want to find the same type of job or a similar type of job in Italy in order to go as worker to worker. If you have an Italian husband or wife, you have a spouse which holds any European citizenship, you might want to come in Italy as one of these options. One more time, if somebody just joined the stream, please, this is Davide, I'm an immigration lawyer. You can ask any question, I will reply to any question regarding immigration in Italy. We work with every country. This is my new YouTube channel, developed in English for English-speaking clients. I was talking about visas. We already went through some of type of the visa. Then, when you come in Italy, a very common question is, how long will be the first residency permit? The reply is very simple. Every new visa usually is granted for 1 year. After 1 year, if you keep the same type of permit, labor to labor, self-employed to self-employed, you will hold the same residence permit for 2 years. So usual calendar as a programmation for the future will be 1 year permit, renewal of two. When you collect total of 5 years, you can apply for the long-term residency permit. This is what the Italian immigration law provides for getting this new visa. After 5 years, you need to apply for the long term, and you will need to pass an Italian language test, which will be level A2. It's not very difficult if you're really living and really work in Italy for 2 years, so it's not very difficult. It will be very, very important to notice that you will need a clean criminal records for the 5th year. So you'll have to reply and you have to ask and obtain the certificate of criminal records in Italy for the 5th year. If you were precise, you follow my advice of getting the residency from the 1st year, so do not confund. The residency permit is what we call permesso di soggiorno. The residency is what we call in Italian residenza, so being resident in Italy. If you collect total of 10 years of residency in Italy, you can apply for Italian passport. This requires usually 10 years of residency. Be careful that you will need to obtain for your providing country. For example, if you are an American client, you will obtain a criminal records from US. You will have to provide this. End of 7, 8, and 9 year, you will have to provide the tax income declaration in Italy, more than 8,500 euros per year. So the amount is not gigantic, it's not that big, it's understandable, and it's more than average salary in Italy for survivors in Italy. I advise my clients when they come in Italy, as soon as they get the first residency permit, to immediately make the application for the residency. I have many students that pass in Italy 5 years of bachelor degree and magister degree, so they collect 5 years studying. They never applied for the residency. This is a big mistake. This is a big mess, because they basically lost 5 years of the 10 in order to collect the 10 years for the residency. This is really, really not good. You do not want to do that. My advice is always apply for the residenza in order to have the residency card and the residency ID together. The only way, by the way, to apply for the Italian medical system is by being resident. So if you're resident, after you get your residency permit, you can get your sanitary card. This sanitary card is usually made in order to make the application for all the sanitary systems, and is something that you want to do, you want to have in order to have general medical insurance. Clients from North and South America, they always put questions regarding what you need to do, what you need to have in order to have medical health insurance. This is really important because it's free if you work in Italy and you have a Italian tax declaration. Those clients that come in Italy with a residency permit for elective residents, which does not allow to do work activity in Italy, they have to consider that the sanitary card will be on payment. Unfortunately, if you have the residency permit for elective residents, you will have and must declare at least 32,000 euro of income every year. The sanitary card to obtain this for 1 year will be approximately 2,500 euros, so 2,500. That's considerably high. I not recommend to do this. For about 1,000 euro, you can get a paid medical insurance. Again, if somebody joined now, this is a live stream to have questions regarding immigration in Italy. If you have any question, please go ahead, just write it here in the comment. Every salutation is welcome. So today we went through some of the visa that are possible to immigrate in Italy. We explained what is a residency ID, what is a residency card. We explained the cost of the medical. We explained the long-term residency permit. We explained how many years you need, 10 years of residency in order to apply for Italian passport. Italy actually allows to have 2 other passports other than Italian. So you can have, for example, American, British, and Italian citizenship, all 3 together. This is one of the possibilities. If your country does not allow to have the second citizenship, this doesn't mean you cannot keep it. For example, Ukrainian clients right now, they have a lot of doubts because Ukraine, this is one country that we work with a lot, does not recognize the second citizenship. But this does not mean that you cannot ask a second citizenship. So you can have Ukrainian passport and, by the way, holding an Italian citizenship together. The only difference is when you will be on Ukrainian territory, for example, you will be considered always just as a Ukrainian citizen. So Ukraine will never consider you as a second citizen of Italy. These guys are some of the topics we usually treat. These are some of the topics we usually treat. Today is a very low stream. I think I will close it soon now because I don't see many views. We will repeat this stream probably in September. We will do some more advertising. If you're watching this stream in a second time on YouTube, on our channel, and you have any question, please go ahead, just write them in the comment. We usually during the week try to reply to all the questions. If you want to book a consultation with me to understand your case, understand your cases, understand you have the possibility to apply for Italian residency card, please just write here below. My assistant Intore, that I really thank you for this participation, just wrote my WhatsApp number. You can write me on WhatsApp, you can write me on Telegram, and if you have any questions, just please go ahead and put any question. Thank you for anybody that connected today. We keep in touch and we will